So sarvadharman parityaj mamekam saranam vraja aham tvam sarvapapebhyo mokshayami ma suchaha. Sarvadharman, all varieties of religion. Parityaja, abandoning. Mam, unto me. Ekam, only. Saranam, to surrender. Raja, go. Aham, I. Tvam, you. Sarva, all. Papebhyo, from sinful reaction. Mokshayami, will deliver. Ma, do not. Sucha, wait. Translation and purport by Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So abandon all varieties of religion. Just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reaction. Do not fear. Purport. The Lord has prescribed various kinds of knowledge and processes of religion, knowledge of the Supreme Brahman, knowledge of the Super Soul, knowledge of the different type of orders and statuses of social life, knowledge of the renounced order of life, knowledge of non-attachment, sense and mind control, meditation, etc. He has described in so many ways, different type of religions. Now in summarizing Bhagavad Gita, the Lord said that Arjuna should give up all process that has been explained to him. He should simply surrender to Krishna. That surrender will save him from all kind of sinful reaction. For the Lord personally promises to protect him. In the 7th chapter, it was said that only one who has become free from all sinful reaction can take to the worship of the Lord Krishna. Thus, one may think that unless he is free from all sinful reaction, he cannot take to this surrendering process. To such doubt, it is here said that even if one is not free from all sinful reaction, simply by the process of surrendering to Krishna is automatically free. There is no need of strenuous effort to free oneself from sinful reaction. One should unhesitatingly accept Krishna as the supreme savior of all living entities. With faith and love, one should surrender to him. The process of surrender to Krishna is described in Hari Bhakti Vilas that Pratikulasya Varjanam, Anukulyasya Sankalpa Pratikulyasya Varjanam Rakishyati iti Vishwasa Goptrite Varanam Tatha Atmanikhepa Karpanya Sadvida Saranagati. So, according to the devotional process, one should simply accept such religious principles that will lead ultimately to devotional service of the Lord. One may perform a particular occupational duty according to the position in the social order. If by executing his duty one does not come to the point of Krishna consciousness, all his activities are in vain. Anything that does not lead to the perfectional stage of Krishna consciousness should be avoided. One should be confident that in all circumstances Krishna will protect him from all difficulty. There is no need of thinking how one should keep the body and mind, body and soul together. Krishna will see to that. One should always think himself helpless, to consider Krishna as the only basis of his progress in life. As soon as one seriously engages himself in devotional service to the Lord and full Krishna consciousness, at once he becomes free from all contamination of the material nature. There are different processes of a religion and purificatory processes by cultivation of knowledge, meditating in the mystic yoga system, etc. But one who surrenders unto Krishna does not have to execute so many methods. That simply surrender unto Krishna will save him from all sinful reaction. One should be attracted by the beautiful vision of Krishna. His name is Krishna because he is all attractive. One who becomes attracted by the beautiful, all-powerful, omnipotent vision of Krishna is fortunate. There are different kind of transcendentalists. Some of them are attracted by the super soul feature, etc. But one who is attracted to the personal feature of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and above all, one who is attracted by the Supreme Personality of Godhead as Krishna himself, the most perfect transcendentalist. In other words, devotional service to the Krishna in full Krishna consciousness, the most confidential part of the knowledge. And this is the essence of whole Bhagavad Gita. Karma yogis, empiric philosopher, mystic, devotee are all called transcendentalists. But one who is a pure devotee is the best of all. The particular word used here, ma sucha, do not fear, do not hesitate, do not worry, are very significant. One may be perplexed as how one can give up all kind of religious form, simply surrender to Krishna. But such very is useless. So, This is called Quintessence of Bhagavad Gita, Quintessence message of Bhagavad Gita, the title of the class. So everybody knows about Bhagavad Gita, but can anybody know what is really the message, the important message Krishna wanted to pass? What is Bhagavad Gita? What is the purpose of Bhagavad Gita? Anybody can say, anybody can answer. What is the purpose of Bhagavad Gita? Because the Bhagavad Gita is very popular book, important books, and it is universally applicable books. And then recently, one of the devotees called Chaitanya Das, he released a book called Bhagavad Gita for CEO. So that means it is universally applicable. Somewhere is quoting and is substantiating the fact that universally applicable. Therefore, he has written these books. So anybody can say, what is the purpose of Gita? Because if you do not know the purpose of Gita, now even after we go through 18th chapter, we will not understand that. So anybody, purpose of the Gita? So here you say that the purpose of the Gita is that here it is said that Sarva Dharman Parityaga. Krishna is telling most confidential knowledge. From chapter 1 to 18 of Bhagavad Gita is divided into three parts. One is first 6 chapter is not reading, Karma Yoga. The middle chapter is Bhakti Yoga. The last 6 chapter is called Jnana Yoga. So Krishna finally, after speaking all the three kinds of yoga, also a little bit of meditation, Dhyana Yoga. Now he come to the point, the last 1860, he told Sarva Dharman Parityaga Mam Ekam Saranam Ankam Sarva Papebhya Mukyata. What is called dharma? Anybody say? Before even purpose of Gita, dharma means what? How is English translation of dharma? Religion. But it is loosely translated. A religion, if you see the dictionary, religion called a faith, a kind of faith. But dharma in Sanskrit dictionary, according to Krishna, dharma is the occupational duty, a natural characteristic. Just like water. Water dharma is, what is water dharma? Liquidity. Fire is heat, light, heat. And salt is salty, sugar is sweet. So this characteristic you cannot take out. But if you loosely translate it like English dictionary faith, I may profess today Christianity or Hindu. Tomorrow I may change it. I am going to Kumbhamala, I can change to Naga Baba now. I become Naga Baba or Oghoris, so many. So this is up to me. But that cannot be called as dharma because it's contradicting the very much definition of dharma. So therefore, dharma cannot be, this religion cannot. Dharma means our occupational, our natural characteristic. So here Krishna is saying our natural characteristic is actually to serve Krishna. It is stated that Jivera Swarupoi Nitya Krishna Radasa. So main thing we have to serve Krishna, our main thing. But when we are we have turned away from the service of the Lord and come to the material world, we have created so many dharma. This dharma, that ism, I am Hinduism, all this kind of manufactured dharma. Because that is a kind of faith. But Krishna said, no, that is not a faith. Dharma cannot be translated as a faith. Therefore, real dharma is that to surrender to Krishna. But we have not surrendered. We are surrendering to our boss, our wife, our children, our senses, so many things. Therefore, Krishna is telling, no, you, as long as you do not understand dharma, or you created some other kind of dharma, manufacturing dharma, that then you won't get out from the things. You get out from this conditional life. So Bhagavad Gita is made for the how to get out from this jail of material conditioning, go back to God. Somebody say, what is wrong in that? I am a CEO, or I am a very Ambani, or Bill Gates, I am Adani. Adani now is famous because he sponsored this. Adani, and also he is doing something called this Bombay project. He got it. What is that called? Bombay. Dharavi thinks he is making a very modern amenities. So if I am Adani, but the problem is that even after howsoever I am big, I am illustrious, sophisticated environment, I create gorgeous arrangement, I cannot maintain the status quo. I have to die. I have to lose it. either 100 years, 50 years, 70 years. So this material world is called Dukkhalaya Masashvatam. Krishna say in 8:15 that this place is temporary, troublesome also. So we cannot maintain the status quo, just like Steve Jobs. He was trillionaire, but he died in 54 years. Therefore, Krishna says, you want a permanent existence. Everybody like permanent life, citizen, etc. You want a permanent thing. Then you have to sarva dharman parityajam mam ekam saranam. That dharma is misunderstood. That is the whole idea of Bhagavad Gita is evolved on this point when Arjuna do not know, do not understand, do not know even what is my dharma. He is confused. Bhagavad Gita evolved on this point of question of Arjuna. Arjuna could not understand. He was very much perplexed. What is my duty? Who am I? What is my duty? I am going to fight with all these kith and kins, all my relatives. It is my duty. No, I do not know. I am perplexed. I am not going to fight. On this point, he asked one question, the first question. Actually, Bhagavad Gita is a divine conversation between man and God in a warfield. Warfield, Kurukshetra, in an ancient battle, which answered the most essential question of life with utmost ease and clarity. Why? Because this question is, everybody is in an awkward position. Our existence in a non-existential atmosphere. There is an existential dilemma, dissension. Therefore, everybody of us in a very threatening position. Because our existence is threatened by birth, death, disease, old age. We cannot maintain status quo. That is the biggest problem of life. The obnoxious problem that we cannot maintain the status quo. You may be great, illustrious Bollywood heroes, heroine. You may be a rich person, but you cannot maintain your status quo. You have to give up this platform. This is a temporary platform. Therefore, so Krishna is telling that this upward position is very, very important. People do not know. People thinking my dharma is, I have to go to school, I have to go to college, I have to get a certificate, apply for the job, get a job. After getting a job, I have good money, I can marry. And after marrying, I will do some gratification, byproduct, children and all, I will take care of children, I will die. So they do not know their dharma. Their dharma is to how to get out from this existence. They are thinking that, I'm Indian, just like Donald Trump. He is thinking, I'm American, I'm now American president. No, what is that? Green card. And whosoever got this some fake green card, fake residential, facility, they are already extradited. I think he already sent back most of them. So because he's thinking, my dharma is how to protect America. So this kind of dharma is there. Therefore, Krishna is speaking Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is spoken for not only for Arjuna, but for everyone, because everyone of us in an awkward position. Everyone has to give up this position. You may think that I am very good, my family, my children, my job, but how long? You cannot maintain. After 10 years, 20 years, 40 years, 50 years, you have to give up this platform. Therefore, Krishna telling, your platform is a non-existential platform. You are in an awkward position. Therefore, you should hear Bhagavad Gita, you should get the solution. Just like Arjuna get the solution. Arjuna is just representing everyone. That how I do not know my dharma. I do not know my dharma. So on these notes, we will start Bhagavad Gita. I will start in 45 minutes. I will try 1 hour to finish all this 18 chapter. So this is my slides are there. Where is the slides? So here, the chapter 1 of Bhagavad Gita, and this teaching is very, very important. This 18th chapter of teaching. As I told you, this 18th chapter is divided into 3 parts. It is based on this teaching of the divine grace Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Because these books have transformed thousands of lives, millions of lives. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita also should be understood in a disciplic succession through the devotees association. You cannot just buy a book and read and you can understand Bhagavad Gita. No. So here it is said that the first chapter is called Observing the Armies of the Battlefield of Kurukshetra. Some Acharya have written the Visada Yoga, means lamentation. So in first chapter, the opening of this first chapter is the doubts of Arjuna. That what is my duty? Who am I? What is my duty? But the very setting scene is very important. Bhagavad Gita setting scene is a war field. Why war field? Because it reflects the intensity. So Arjuna is a very precarious situation. Arjuna is situated in a very precarious position, and the intensity of his position is very, very great. Therefore, it is spoken. That means our things also, we are in a war. We are struggling for existence. We do not know what is my duty. So life may be crammed with so many responsibility. I have got children, I have got jobs, etc. Very pressing situation. But one should not attend the demand of those things at the expense of Bhagavad Gita wisdom. Because if you neglect Bhagavad Gita, if you dodge this knowledge, you will be loser of the life. You will take birth according to your karma. Some saints, some sinner, somebody will get gatekeeper. In this way, according to karma, everybody is having position in this material world. It's like a jail. Somebody in a jail, according to his severity of crimes, everybody is placed. So whole idea to get out from the jail. And that formula is given in Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavad Gita, the purpose of Bhagavad Gita is meant to get out from this obnoxious material jail. Obnoxious birth, death, disease, old age. Obnoxious temporary existence. That is the whole purpose of Bhagavad Gita. Not that people say karma jo karmani bhag. No, whole idea to get out. Therefore, Krishna say sarva dharman parityaja mam ekam saranam kam sarva papabhyo moksha. Because you are now entangled in karma. Either you are Bill Gates gatekeeper, or either you are rich or poor, but you are Indian or American, but you have a problem. You are entangled in karma. You are entangled in karma. You have to undergo the cycle of birth and death according to karma. You have to stop this obnoxious cycle. You have to learn these techniques. Therefore, this Bhagavad Gita is very, very important book of knowledge for every condition soul. So we should give importance, just like Arjuna. Although his intensity of situation is very great, he was crammed with so many pressing issues, whether to fight or not fight, but he gave the importance to the metaphysical knowledge or Bhagavad Gita wisdom. Therefore, we should understand that we have to give most importance to this. Because this so-called success story in the material world is actually given by our friend, our society, that success means material achievement. But you can see nobody is happy in material achievement. Neither they are happy, nor they can maintain that happiness due to this existential, temporary, transient existence. Therefore, there should be something very profound purpose of the life. If one is inquiring what is that profound purpose of life, I can be happy permanently. I can be exist permanently. That is what Bhagavad Gita comes to the question. Bhagavad Gita is not meant for people who have no interest to get out from this material existence. It's meant for those who are serious students and who want to address the awkward position of life, that is temporary existence. So the first thing is observing the army in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. The first one is Visharda Yoga. The fighting is already started. All these two parties. Actually, Bhagavad Gita is a part of which books? Mahabharata. Mahabharata, the conversation between who is conversing? Janmaja and Vansipanya Muni, Rishi. The two people are conversing about all the things. Then Janmaja asking, what is the Dhritarashtra is asking question? What Dhritarashtra is doing that? Then he is asking, then Bhagavad Gita starts with the very first verse, Dhritarashtra Uvacha. So first thing is that in first question is that, and Dhritarashtra is inquiring to Sanjaya that Dharma Ketre Kurukshetra Samaveta Jujusava Mamaka Pandava Kim Akrubat Sanjaya. That two parties, Pandavas and Kauravas, they are assembled in a war field called Kurukshetra war. What they are doing on that things, then everything come on the chapter 1. And he is now explaining to his secretary Sanjay, because Dhritarashtra cannot see, he is a blind man. Therefore, is Sanjay's secretary who has got the power to see the Kurukshetra, staying at Delhi. Kurukshetra is place, Delhi is the Hastinapur. So now he is narrating are giving the commentary what is going on in the war. So first chapter about Visarga Yogya, because Arjuna now perplexed. Everybody fighting, Arjuna is asking Krishna, please draw my chariot in between the two. You have seen the picture of Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna is asking that you give me, you draw my chariot. And Arjuna saw that different race of relative. Then he refused to fight because he was very compassionate. He thought that what I will gain by killing these people? What is the kingdom? Supposing somebody will tell you, kill your parents, kill your something. No, nobody will be interested because they are not the enemy. So therefore, Arjuna given so many argument to not to fight because it's a very important fight. It is a dharma khetra, kurukshetra samvayata. It is dharma yuddha, righteous fight. So then Arjuna is telling, no, I do not want to fight. When he said to Krishna that I do not want to fight because I do not want to kill my kith and kins, and he do not know who am I, what is my duty, and that is the turning point of the philosophy. A philosophy evolved on this point, and Arjuna was bewildered. So everybody, one of us also bewildered. We do not know who am I. Therefore, the first chapter is lamentation. Why lamentation? Lamentation due to not understanding who am I, what is my duty. Everybody you say, you ask who am I, they say I am Indian, I am Mr. Such and Such. I am American, I am black, I am white, I am PR, I am citizen. Actually, our identity, I see the identity crisis. Identity, we do not know in the first fundamental thing, who am I? Then we can know what is my duty. Therefore, in Bhagavad Gita, when Arjuna was bewildered and he do not know who am I, what is my duty, he was thinking that all these family relatives is my own thing, my kith and kins, they are mine, and I am not going to kill them at the cost of the kingdom. Therefore, he refused to fight, and what he told, no, I shall not fight. Govinda, he was almost crying. That time Krishna was there on the chariot, and he is now in the second chapter. You can see that in second chapter, Krishna has started the philosophy. When he started the philosophy, Krishna was starting the philosophy because Arjuna could not find the solution, whether to fight, whether he do not know what is dharma. So Arjuna is asking the first question of Bhagavad Gita. Karpanya dosapata svabhava prachamikam dharma samudra cheta yes shreyasam nishchitam bruhitam me shishchatem sadhima. The first question is Arjuna's. Now I am confused about my duty. That is called dharma. He said dharma samudra cheta. See, dharma samudra, that is real dharma. Dharma is not that Arjuna is telling, sir, I am Hindu. Whether it is right, can I change to Christian? No. He is telling what is my duty. Dharma samudra cheta. I am confused my duty. I have lost all composure because my majorly weakness. In this condition, I am asking you to tell me certain what is the best for me. Now I am your disciple and soul surrender to me. Please instruct me. That is a very important thing. You cannot learn Bhagavad Gita without having a spiritual master. So here Arjuna telling, I am your disciple and you are my spiritual. Although Krishna is the friend of Arjuna, but Arjuna say, if I become friend, I will not take the message of a friend. Take it lightly. So let me, because he knows that Krishna is Supreme Lord, let me accept him as spiritual master. So therefore, all the spiritual knowledge, to attain a spiritual knowledge, you must have a guru, spiritual master. Otherwise, you cannot. You cannot know Bhagavad Gita. You cannot know the message of the God. Here it is another lesson. This is the first question. Then first answer of Krishna is given second chapter. And he told that Arjuna, first thing he told that you do not know even your identity. He told first thing that Arjuna that you do not know even your identity. You have an identity crisis. First he gave the jnana. Zoom. Control plus is not there. Yeah, control plus is there. Okay, yeah. So here Arjuna further doubting whether it is right to kill because the opposite side Kaurava, there are people like Bhishma, Drona, they are like teacher, they are like their own Pita, grandsire, grandfather, father. So many relatives are there. It is a fratricidal war, family war. Family war nowadays coming, it was there in Dwapara Yuga also. Family war. It's a family war. So Arjuna was confused. So therefore he is telling it's not good to fight because they are all seniors. They are very, they are meant to be respected. But I am going to kill them. That is not good. And not only that, he criticized Arjuna, Krishna, that you are called Madhusudana. You kill your demon Madhusudana. Madhu means a demon called Madhu, Krishna killed. Therefore, his name is Madhusudana. So all the Krishna name is according to his activities, like Gopal, Govinda, according to his activities, different activities. He called you are Madhusudana, but you never killed your Sandipani Muni. You are not Sandipani Muni Sudana. You did not kill your Guru. You never kill your father, mother. But why you are indulging me? I have to fight. I have to fight. Arjuna, you fight. What is this? That is not good. So therefore, Krishna is now he's confused whether to fight or not. He surrendered to Krishna and asked the question: tell me what is my duty, what is my dharma. Actually, he is not. Arjuna is wanted to know, and he is representing everyone to know what is our dharma, what is our real duty in this material world. We have created so many duties. This is my life, this is my thing, this is my resolution, this is my plan, this is my project. But real dharma, what is that? So then Arjuna is telling so Krishna is first of all explaining the very fundamental knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. You know, what is the fundamental knowledge of Bhagavad Gita? Starting with chapter 2, Sankhya philosophy, that who am I? Our 90% problem of not knowing who am I. Identity crisis. If I think that I am particular person, I will act according to that particular. Supposing if you say that, you wrongly you say that you are Shahrukh Khan, Ravi Prabhu, then you will be like, and people will say crazy. So your identity crisis will result you lot of problem. Everybody is thinking, I am this, I am that, I am that, so many things. I am Indian, I am body, I am black, I am white, I am Mr. Such and so, I am the wife of some, I am husband of some, I am this son, daughter, children of this one. All this identification is called identity crisis, misidentification. So therefore, Krishna first thing he cleared in Bhagavad Gita that he told Dehinam Sminjata Dehi Komaram Jogana Chattatha Dehantara Prapti Dhirastatra Nama. Arjuna, you are fool. You do not know the fundamental thing. You are thinking that, oh, I will kill, I will kill. You do not know. You are not this body, you are the soul. You are not this body, you are the soul. And soul never dies. Only body dies. Body dies. Soul never. Soul has no death. Soul has no death. Na jayate murjate bhakadachit. Soul has never died. Only body we change it. And according to our karma, we get another body. First thing he cleared it. Actually, because of time factor, I have to finish everything. I am not showing these verses. It will take time. If we attend the courses and all, then we can have an elaborate session. So therefore, I have to go through a little faster to finish the 18th chapter. So first thing he told, you are not this body, you are the soul, and soul never dies. Why you are lamenting they will die? According to karma, they will get another body. You should not be lamenting that. Then he is telling, therefore, you are lamenting because you are thinking that if I kill them, I will have sins. Because they are my relatives. So therefore, he is telling that you do one thing. Because you are a Kshatriya, your duty is to fight. You fight as a Kshatriya. Do your duty. If you even win, then you get the kingdom. If you do not win, you can go back. Because when Kshatriya died in the war, he goes back to the heavenly planet. Because he is doing the duty of a Kshatriya. So he told better do that. Is called Sakama. Sakama Jogo. Sakama Karma. But I need some expectation. I am doing something, I will get some result. Temporary result, material result. So temporary result. It will not go to permanent, like you go to a permanent place where you do not have to come back again. So in this way, he is giving a initial stage. You come to karma kanda, you can't do something duty. Therefore, whole humanity has been designed such a way that all Vedic scripture is telling them, you grow. Because if you want to be animal platform of sleeping, eating, mating, and defending, then you are an animal. What is the difference between you and animal? Animal also sleeping, eating, mating, defending. You are called rational animal. You have some rationality. When the rationality is absent, the discrimination is absent, then you are just animal. Therefore, Krishna telling, do your duty. You are a Kshatriya, do your duty. You are a Brahmana, do your duty. By doing the duty, if something wrong also, still it is good for you, good result. Then he again told, no. He make this philosophy little higher. He told, work with detachment. Everybody of us is working. But we are not working with detachment. Everybody is working and entangled in work. Nobody can maintain the physical body. Everybody has to be work. And this action is a problem. If action is good, we go to the Urdham Gachanti, heavenly planet. If action is bad, we go to hell. When action is in between, we become human body. So therefore, Krishna telling you are like going up and down. That is called roller coaster life. So better you stop this one. Why you are? As long as you are going all the things, you are in a material world. Just like in a jail, the politician when they go to jail like Kejriwal or Mahatma Gandhi. They will not go to ordinary jail. They will a cell. Lalu Prasad Yadav cell, is a free Netflix, Amazon, what is it called? Prime. All these things are there. This Instagram. So that does not mean that he is happy. Real happiness to get out from the jail. So therefore, Krishna telling is not good. Better do work with detachment. Niskama karma yoga. You work, but you are detached. You are not attached to my work. When you say detached means you should work in a such a way that result should be given to the Supreme Lord. That detached. You do not just as a matter of duty. I am doing. Just like the mother is serving the child as a matter of duty, or serving the husband as a matter of wife is serving, matter of duty. You do that. In this way, you will not get sick because you are doing as a matter of duty. You have no attachment. Attachment is a problem. It will cause some bondage. It will reactive. But when you detach work, it will not be reactive. So then he told, if you detach work, if you do the detach work, what will happen? That if you do this work with detachment, then you will get you become fixed in Krishna consciousness. You will come to the platform of liberation. Second chapter is finishing on these notes that you work with detachment. But Arjuna has a question. Second chapter. Arjuna telling, what is this? If you work with detachment. In third chapter, Arjuna, third chapter is called Karma Yoga. Second chapter is actually summary of everything. Lord is giving, you are not this body, you are the soul, and you should detach work. You do some detached work. In this way, you will get liberated. You won't be any sin. Even after you kill also, you do not sin because you are not killing. You are not attached. You are just matter of duty. You are fighting. So in this way, you fight. So then third chapter comes called Karma Yoga. Very important. Now I know I am not this body. I am the soul. I know my identity. Now I have to work. Now my duty I should know. Without knowing the duty, we have to do some duty. Now how? Therefore, Krishna said that you have to do the duty. So in third chapter, Krishna is explaining this Karma Yoga. Very important this one. This in the Karma Yoga, Krishna is telling that Arjuna is doubt. Second question, Arjuna asking that, oh, you are telling me that you should detach work with knowledge. Because you do not know that you are not the body, you are the soul. With knowledge only you can detach the work. If you thinking I am the body, you cannot detach. Therefore, in Karma Yoga, Krishna says that you should have a knowledge of this. So Arjuna thinking that if knowledge is important, why I am going to fight? So better I will have a knowledge. So Krishna said, no, you should do the Niskama Karma Yoga. The Niskama Karma Yoga is very important. You should work with knowledge and detachment. Simply if you work, it is not enough. You should have a knowledge and detachment. Supposing you are going to company, you are simply go and work. No, there is a SOP, standard operating procedure. There is a project planning. Everything is there. So therefore, Krishna is telling you should Karma Yoga, you should knowledge and detachment. In this way, if you do, you will not be entangled. Whole idea of to get out from the entanglement. So when third chapter he telling Krishna telling you should do the Karma Yoga with knowledge and detachment, he is telling what is the impediment. What is the stumbling block of this karma yoga? Is called lust. Lust and anger. If you have a lust and anger, that you cannot do karma yoga properly. You cannot have the knowledge and detachment. It will cover your things. Therefore, our enemy is the lust and anger. You should get rid of this one. Third chapter is ending with this message. Then fourth chapter is coming, is very important transcendental knowledge. What he is telling that, so if you do the detachment work, then you will get that transcendental knowledge. He is telling that dutiful detached work or karma yoga is means to give and attain transcendental knowledge. So you will get the transcendental knowledge. What is that transcendental knowledge? Transcendental knowledge about Krishna. And he is also telling this transcendental knowledge is spoken by the Supreme Lord. You know the knowledge, proper knowledge, that how to work, how to do action. Otherwise, your action is reactive. It will bind you. Therefore, he is giving that transcendental knowledge. So you should understand the karma on the platform of transcendental knowledge, that I am not this body, I am the spirit soul, I am the part and parcel of the God, I should serve the God. That is called transcendental knowledge. So Krishna is giving that. If you understand, if you do the detached work, karma yoga, detachment, niskama karma yoga, then you can come to the platform of knowledge. So when you get the platform of knowledge, so what will happen? Then you can do proper karma yoga. Therefore, in 5th chapter, he is continuing with again karma yoga. Somebody may ask that, supposing you have given that karma yoga in 3rd chapter, why Krishna you are repeating in 5th chapter? No, Krishna say no. I am giving you brief. Now I am giving you the details of karma yoga. Then in 5th chapter, what he is telling that niskama karma yoga is very important. And if you niskama karma yoga, if you do that, how you can perform this niskama karma yoga? He is telling. He is telling that so that you should first of all know that I am not this body, I am the soul. Then by his detached action, one is free from the reaction of his activity. In this way, you should do the niskama karma yoga. So he is detailing that. And how the platform of knowledge. So everybody thinking that I am the body, I am the doer, I am the doer. As soon as you say I am the doer, then you are implicated. You are implicated the result also, result of the action. So therefore, Krishna saying you have to come to the platform of knowledge that you are not the doer. There are so many other factors. God is there, who is giving everything. So all the things he is telling in 5th chapter. Then he come to the 6th chapter. In 6th chapter, he is telling that we have to do meditation. That also gives liberation. So in this way, first 6th chapter is telling that about karma yoga. Karma yoga means you have to do the action detached with detached, understanding you are not this body, you are this soul. Then next 6th chapter, Lord is explaining about the bhakti yoga. Because he is telling that unless you come to the bhakti, one cannot, karma yoga and all jnana yoga will not give you the bhakti. Unless you come to the bhakti, you cannot get out. You cannot surrender anything. Supposing if I do not love somebody, how can I surrender to somebody? I have to love somebody. Supposing I know he is my boss, he surrender. I know he is my husband or wife, then I can surrender. So therefore, bhakti is very important. So in 7th to 12th chapter, he is explaining that bhakti. And to know the bhakti yoga, how to develop bhakti for Krishna, first of all, you know the person. I cannot love a person if I do not know him. Wider the understanding, deeper the love. Therefore, 7th chapter is the first is knowledge. He is giving the first of 7th chapter is the knowledge. 7th chapter is called the transcendental knowledge about the Lord. He's in 7th chapter, he is giving this beautiful thing that knowledge of the absolute. So I should know that who is Krishna, what is my position. If I do not know a person, how rich he is. Bill Gates also rich. Somebody say I am also rich. But how much rich if I know, then my respect for that particular person will be evolved, will be more magnified. Therefore, in 7th chapter, Krishna said knowledge of the absolute. He is telling that I am the God, I created everything, this material world, everything is created by me. Everything is created by me. Therefore, knowledge of the absolute is that Krishna telling just hear about me. Arjuna, if you hear about me, you develop attachment of me. I do not know a person, I cannot fall in love with a person. No way. How can I fall in if I do not know a person? I have to say I should know. Therefore, the dating conception is already there in Bhagavad Gita. The so-called dating conception to know, then develop the attachment. Krishna is telling you, very Bhagavad Gita, the 7th chapter is called Bhakti Yoga. The first verses, Krishna says, Maya Satta Mano Partha Yogamindan Madasraya. First, and you hear from me, you know. First of all, hear who am I, what is my opulence, what kind of work, what kind of job I am doing. You know, if you supposing you make a courtship with anybody or your opposite gender, you should know each other that, oh, you are working as a CEO, working as an engineer. Then what is your things? You should know what is your family background, who are you, and where is your house, all the things. Then only we will have a relationship will be established. Similarly, Krishna 7th chapter telling, first of all, we hear what is my position, who am I, Then only you can attach to me. Otherwise, how to? Why Krishna? Why not any? Why not this Baba, that Baba? I will go to Naga Baba. They will give blessing. Why Krishna? So whole idea. Therefore, Krishna say, Lord knows that people will deviate it. Therefore, he is speaking Bhagavad Gita very systematically. He is giving his knowledge. Who am I? And Arjuna, you hear me. You hear about me. Therefore, he is explaining that all this material world, spiritual world is created by my energy. Just like if you go to a Ambani, he will say that if you, first of all, you know me, then you know Ambani, how rich Ambani is. Why is, somebody may ask the question, why Ambani has spent so many thousands of crores in their marriage ceremony of their son. So somebody may not believe it, but they do not know what is the Ambani's turnover, what is the wealth of Ambani, the riches of Ambani. They do not know that. Therefore, Krishna telling, you should know that I am the, everything is belongs to me. Either it's spiritual world, material world. This is my energy. Reliance Jio. You do not know. Ambani telling, this is my Reliance Jio. This is my this. So therefore, Krishna is explaining so that, oh, Ambani means we say respect. Oh, yeah, 5,000 crore or 10,000 crore he might have because he's so much riches. And one of the 10 richest people in the world according to Post magazine. So that thing, if you do not know, means what will happen? Can I have a respect for Ambani? No. Therefore, Krishna is explaining. Krishna knows that we are torn away from him. We have no respect for him. We do not know also who is God. And those who knows also, they are thinking, oh, the Krishna God, there are so many gods are there. Sometimes they say that, oh, I am God, everybody is God. All kind of misconception is there. Therefore, Krishna, to clear all misconception, the Supreme God himself speaking that you should know I am the creator of everything. This is my energy. This is my company. Material world, spiritual world, my company. I created. I am the CEO. I am the ultimate CEO of everything. Krishna, then he told, I am not only that. Krishna said, I control them. I also control them. So surrender unto me. See how surrendering. Krishna is not telling last 18 chapter surrender. Krishna is starting from the beginning also, and he is telling you surrender unto me. Because this is my position. You surrender. You surrender. Not that Krishna wanted that he want everybody become a servant. He is coming. It's just like a HR company goes to place to recruit people. Krishna is not descending here to recruit people. I need one servant. No, this is our benefit because our dharma, our position is a servant of God. Now we have forgotten. Not only forgotten, we have divorced the Lord. We have torn away from the service of the Lord. Now I am serving. I am serving everybody. Even 5 o'clock morning, you could see that many people are serving the dog. How much we have gone into away from the Lord. Instead of serving God, we are serving. By serving all the things, we are not getting any benefit. Any benefit. Therefore, we have misdirected our service, our real relationship with God. You may say that husband, wife, yes, but ultimately, after death, we will have another set of husband, wife, another set of society. All these things going on. So Krishna telling, you are thinking that my duty is to do all this serving, all the temporary things. But as a result of temporary existence, you have to die. You have to have another set of parents, another set of wife, husband, children, all. That does not mean that we are discarding our family, but rather we have with knowledge, we are expanding our scope of the family. Our family is not just our family. Everybody is part and parcel. Whole world is Vasudeva Kutumba. So we should have knowledge. That knowledge should come. Therefore, Krishna telling, I control surrender. So he also Krishna saying that who do not surrender. There are 4 kind of impious people. They do not surrender. What are the 4 kind of people? Arthati Jnani Jigyasu. Those who are who 4 kind of people who do not surrender. Namam Duskitana Muda Prapanjante Naradam. These 4 kind of people never surrender to me. Who are the 4 kind of people? They are called Duskritana. Mudha means foolish people. Those knowledge has been stolen. There is I used to fight with this, what is that name? Aravinda something. Arinda. Arindam or Saravindam, she is IAMT, something, he is always atheistic. God is dead, this, that. Every time he will say like this. So these people are knowledgeable, but then just like Ravana. Ravana is very knowledgeable, but he could not recognize Ram as a supreme Lord. As a result, he was killed. Therefore, second kind of people whose knowledge, very knowledgeable, but their knowledge is stolen by Maya. Like Ravana, Hiranyakasipu. Those are foolish, those are Naradama, means very, very low mankind. They do not surrender to me. Krishna says they are very impious. They cannot surrender unto me. And four kind of people surrender unto me. Those who are distressed, those who want something like distress condition, my Lord, please help me. Those who want money, wealth, they come to Lord, surrender. Those who are inquisitive, I am to know about God, they come and surrender. And fourth one, he tells that Jnani, those who are in knowledge, oh, I am the part and parcel of Krishna, the Supreme Lord. They come to the Lord, surrender. So in this way, Krishna is telling that that I am the knowledge about him. Then in 8th chapter, he is telling that how to attain the Supreme, how to attain in Supreme. So he is telling that you can attain the Supreme if you, at the time of death you remember me. Supposing somebody say, oh, very easy. So I will pass at the time of death, I will remember Krishna. No, it's not easy. At the time of death, just like examination, you do not prepare and go to examination and appear. What will happen? Will you pass? No. So your examination result depends on the entire preparation of your entire calendar year. So if you have not practiced that how to remember Krishna at the time of death, you cannot remember Krishna. Therefore, we are chanting Hare Krishna every day so that at the time of death we remember. Because every day you practice means automatically at the time of death it will come automatically. The practice makes a man perfect. So therefore, we are practicing. So Krishna say, you can remember me at the time of death, then you can pass. You can get out from the jail. Whole idea of Bhagavad Gita is to how to get out from this temporary existence, how to get out from the jail. Therefore, in many ways telling, because you are doing karma, you do some karma yoga, you do some jnana, you do some bhakti, but whole idea to get us out. Get us out. Therefore, Krishna is telling why you should surrender unto me. Because I am the main, I am the great, I am the creator of everything. Krishna is not showing up. No, it is true that he is the Supreme God. We do not know, he is informing us. And he is telling, if you think of me, you can attain. And the best way he is telling that through devotional service. Devotional service means hearing about, just like you are doing devotional service. You do not know. There are no 9 kind of devotional services there. Hearing about God, chanting about God, or speaking about God, that is also called devotional service. Sravanam Kirtanam. Vishnu, not anybody. Not Shahrukh Khan, Krishna. Not Khan, but Krishna. So this K is starting everywhere. But 99% they want to go, no, Amazon, Netflix, social media, so much absorption is there. Therefore, we cannot get out. Krishna is telling, no, you think of me. Therefore, he is coming and showing, I am the supreme hero. Do not go after Batman, go after Hanuman. Don't go after Instagram, Nandagram. I have my Nandagram in there. So, Krishna, this is the whole idea of Krishna coming and showing that you are diverted now because you do not know me. I am the actual hero. Those heroes is just masked. They're masked, nothing. So therefore Krishna is speaking Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge. Without knowledge, sentimentally you say, oh Krishna, okay, Ram, okay. Everybody you are thinking that, no, same. Krishna is saying that you should know systematically who is God. Why should I approach God? Otherwise you say, God, I do not need God. I am in Singapore, I am in PR, I am getting money. I don't need actually. But you do not know that you must need. Krishna says, if you do not need me, I will come either as a form of Krishna or form as a death. Just like recently we have a fire in America, right? Fire, they do not believe in God. Okay, Krishna says, I come as a death, they come as fire, devour everything. So either of the case, if Krishna will come, better. If Krishna, any other form of Krishna will come like death, then that is dangerous. And 9th chapter is giving a most confidential knowledge, how to perform this bhakti. He is telling how to hear what is this bhakti, how to perform. Then Krishna is telling, again he is repeating that you should know Aishwarya, my opulences. I am the everything. I'm everything. All this, I'm the Lord of everything, and people have forgotten. They do not know they neglect bhakti. They do not surrender unto me. Therefore, Krishna is giving that if you do bhakti, how to do bhakti? Simple process of bhakti: hearing, chanting, serving Lord, coming to temple, bowing down before Him, remembering Him. Then you should become a service, devotional service, just like a mother is serving, the husband is serving. Similarly, our main thing, we should serve the Krishna. Yes, but everybody serving their country, serving either individually serving or service is expanded, but nobody serving the God. Therefore, he is telling that only by devotional service you will come to me. Krishna says that manmana bhava madabhakta madhyaji mam namaskuru. You four things you have to do. Always think of me. You become my devotee. Manmana bhava madabhakta madhyaji. You offer obeisances to me. I'm sorry, worship me and offer obeisances to me. Four things if you do means you will come back to me. And 2 times he repeated in 9th chapter, confidential knowledge, 34 verses. He told that you should do these 4 things, then you will come to me. Simply thinking, how to think of Krishna? Simply by chanting Hare Krishna, His name, His glory, chanting. Or hearing about Him, you can remember Him. Manmana is thinking of means how to. If you hear somebody's name, you remember Him, right? If you chant His name, you remember. Madhavakta, you become a devotee. When you become a devotee, then you offer obeisances and you become worshipping Him. By this process, you can come back to me. That is the process. In 10th chapter, Krishna again telling the opulence of Absolute. Krishna in 10th chapter telling that, so why one serve Him? Because He told that you should know very difficult for me to know my opulences. Every time we are very much, captivated by, this person is so great. That is great. Krishna telling, whatever the greatness you see, that is my sparkling things. You do not know that. This is my vibhuti, my opulences. Therefore, you do not surrender. Therefore, you know my opulences. Absolute. Then you can surrender me. So you should hear the opulences. Krishna 10th chapter is telling. After declaring the Krishna 10th chapter, and not only that, he telling that this material world only 25%. 75% is in spiritual world. You are so much thinking, so many planets, so many things you are so much captivated. But you do not know this is 25% of my glory. Ambani will say that whatever you see, my opulences in India, I have a Dubai house, I have an American house, all the things. So in 10th chapter, Krishna is explaining about his opulences of Absolute. And 11th chapter, because he thought that if I only speak, people will not agree, may not believe it. Why? You are speaking, I am rich, you to show your bank balance. Nah? So he's showing his bank balance, universal form. See my bank balance. See my opulences. See my factories. Everything belongs to me. All these God, demigods, everything belongs to me. Universal form. Whole universe belongs to me. Universal. Two substances that in future somebody may say that I am God. Sir, show your universal form. I will agree. You show I am God. You show Krishna showed him. Arjuna know that Krishna, but Krishna showed him because he wanted to substantiate the fact in future somebody may cheat. So Krishna is showing the universal form. This is my bank balance. This is my opulences. Then in 12th chapter is devotional service. After substantiating that I am the Supreme Lord, then 12th chapter is very nice. He is telling that you should do the bhakti. By bhakti you can come back to me. Sometimes people worship the God as no form. Actually, this is ultimately no form. No, God is ultimately as a form. Supreme Lord. How can I love somebody in no form? You cannot love air. So God is telling, no, the bhakti is superior to impersonal. To worshipping the no form is better than worshipping the form. Ultimately, Lord is just like we have got form. And we are coming after, he said that we are created after the image of God. So God is also form. But his form is not like us, transcendental, divine form. Therefore, he is telling 12th chapter, by bhakti we can do. How to do bhakti is telling. Supposing one cannot do surrender bhakti completely. Never mind. He telling one surrender at least is work to Krishna. Or at least he should practice bhakti yoga. If you cannot do bhakti yoga, at least whatever you are working, supposing many people are working cannot come, they can give some surrender his work to Krishna. I will work for Krishna. I have no bhakti, but I will work for Krishna. And one give of the result, some people cannot do that also. You are working outside, you can give something in the service of the Lord. Lord doesn't want anything, Satasasalaxmi, tulasi, flower, anything. That also we can give something for the Lord service. That is good only. Sudama gave little bit of things, he gets so much riches. The Lord is not poor. He wanted to see really how much you want me. Yes. Every time danger you come to me, God give me that, give me that, give me PR, give me good job, give me a pressure. When God doesn't want, He want to see how much you want to give. Really you have a heart or not. You're simply coming to asking me. There's the water supply. So He's testing us. Therefore, He's telling that you give to me. If you cannot do bhakti, you cannot do pure bhakti, you practice this bhakti yoga. You cannot do that practicing bhakti yoga. At least you work for me. You cannot work for me. You do some of the result of your work to me. Because many people say, I cannot work for Krishna, I will work in a company. I will come IBM or DBS or UOB. So better you work, but you can give something. In this way, at least you will elevate slowly. Then finally, he is telling that one will cultivate the meditation of. So finally, telling you cannot do that. You cultivate knowledge. You hear Bhagavad Gita, you come. At least by knowledge, you slowly will come to the highest platform of bhakti. So he is telling that. So, then 13th chapter he is telling about the Jnana Yoga starting. He is telling that nature, enjoyer, and consciousness. In that, Arjuna is explaining about all the process, the knowledge, how we have entangled in this material world. He is telling about knowledge, how the entangled in material, how to get out from this. 13th chapter. After 13th chapter, is 14th chapter is telling that in this material world, everybody is attached to three kind of things. Either he is acting as a good, bad, or in between. So if you do the good work, you will go back to heavenly planet, like you become Indra, Brahma also. If you do like in between work, neither good nor bad, then you will become in the human nature, human body. If you do bad things, what will happen? You know why so many things are there? Insect, so many tiger. Who is tiger? Whose body is there in tiger? Whose soul is there? Tiger also has a soul. Everybody has got soul. They are also eating, sleeping, mating. Whose soul is there? Somebody has done previous life bad karma. Bad karma means you become animal life. Reptiles, even tree also. You become tree. So many trees there. So many tigers, so many insects are there. 8.4 million sperm. Who are they? They have done some bad karma, they have flied down. Therefore, Krishna telling that according to the how the working, how the action and inaction and forbidden action. If you do proper action according to supposing if you are following the law of Singapore, you do not litter, you are okay, good citizen. If you litter means what will happen? I fine. Or if you break something, you are jailed, Changi jail. Similarly, Krishna also telling that you should know the action, what is in action, what is forbidden action. But finally, he is telling that if you do also good, bad, it is not good. As I told you, still in the jail. Still you are rotating one body to another body. Sometimes I am become Bill Gates. Next life I am gatekeeper. One astrologer say that Jawaharlal Nehru, in the next life he become a dog in a Switzerland. She is the Prime Minister of India, first Prime Minister of India. Astrologer saw this chart, he told his next life, next birth is a dog in Switzerland. How startling. Somebody will tell you, see this karma. Therefore, Krishna telling, don't do that. Don't do that. You thinking that I am great and next life you become so bad condition. Therefore, Krishna transcends. Transcend that. Here may bhakti yoga, how to transcend? In 1426 is telling that by bhakti yoga. By the process of bhakti yoga, Krishna said, you can transcend that. In these beautiful verses, we'll finish it. There's 14th chapter already. Therefore, I am not showing the verses because it will take time. We have only 45, we have 18th chapter covering. In 14th chapter, 26 verse, he told that by bhakti, you can get out from this action, reaction, going up, down, up, down. No up, down. You get out. And 15th chapter is telling yoga of the Supreme Person. In this 15th chapter, he is explaining about that how you become detached from the material world. Because you know that material world, I may be Bill Gates versus a problematic for me. Next life, I have a danger according to karma. So he's telling how you can detach from the material world. So therefore, Krishna is explaining about how can you detach by knowing everything about me. Then in 16th chapter is telling about the two kind of people are there, demon and divine. Divine people, they surrender unto me. Those who are demons, they do not surrender. They do not care. Nobody is God. I am God. I don't care for God. And 17th chapter is, this is 16th chapter is there. So Krishna is telling choice is yours. If you are divine devotee, you can escape. You are not devotee, you cannot escape from the jail. In 17th chapter, Krishna is telling about the division of faith. People have so many faith. Supposing somebody in mode of goodness is faith in all the God. Passion means faith in all this politician, all the businessmen. Faith in ignorance means faith in demons, faith in all the ghosts, they worship ghosts, tantric, all the things. So different kind of faith is there. So therefore Krishna telling real faith is that I am to impose faith on me. I am the Om Tat Sat. I am the supreme truth. I am the all truth is relative. So supreme truth. And last is 18th chapter is perfection of renunciation. How to completely renounce everything so that you will not be entangled in this material world. Therefore, he is telling in this chapter that I am giving you most confidential knowledge. What you do that, you should do that. The two verses he is telling. See, I will show you these three verses and end this class. He is telling in 18th chapter, the last chapter, he is telling how to renounce everything and come back to me. He is telling I am giving you the most confidential knowledge. In this 18th chapter, he is saying, Sarva Guhyatamam Guhya Sinu me Paramam Bacha. Then, because you are my very dear friend, I am speaking to you my supreme instruction. All the 17th chapter, we have learned so many instructions Krishna is giving. But whole idea to get us out from this material entanglement, material jail. So Krishna is telling, I am giving you now supreme instruction. What is that? The most confidential knowledge of all. Hear this from me, it is for your benefit. What is that knowledge? That knowledge is these two verses we are speaking now today. Okay? He's telling that Manmana Bhavu Madabhakta Madajadi Mam Namaskuru Mam Ibastasi Satyante Pratijana Piyusin. Many people you ask them, what is the real instruction, quintessence message of Krishna? Nobody will say Bhagavad Gita. Somebody wrongly say, you do your karma, don't attach, don't do all the things. Krishna telling himself, the speaker himself is telling what is my real message of Bhagavad Gita. He is telling the supreme instruction, confidential of all knowledge is that always think of me, become my devotees. Worship me and offer your homage unto me. Thus you will come to me without fail. I promise you. Krishna is promising, canvassing, convincing. You just become my devotee. Simply process of thinking me by chanting my name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Easy way to think of Krishna. Supposing I am chanting somebody's name, I will be always remembering that name. Same thing. And you become devotee and worship me and pay homage means respect to me. That's all. Four things. You come back to me. The supreme instruction. Then finally, he is telling today's verses. He is telling today these verses that Sarva Dharman Parityagam Mam Ekam Saranam Vada Amtam Sarva Papebhyo Mukhyatami. All kind of knowledge, whatever I am giving, this duty, that duty, karma yoga, jnana yoga, all things you give up everything. Just surrender unto me. Simply surrendering process. Surrendering means bhakti. You cannot surrender without bhakti. Anukullina Sankarma, what is bhakti, what is good for me, bhakti. That is real surrender. Surrender means bhakti. So real dharma means, what is real dharma? Sarva dharman parityaga mamekam. Although Krishna has come the purpose of establishing dharma because we have forgotten dharma. A beautiful verses. Anybody can say what is the real Krishna is, why the Krishna has come? Very easy. Yada yada hi dharmasya glani bhavati bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tatatmanam sudhama. So he has come to that purpose to establish the dharma. What is that dharma? Our dharma to engage in devotional service, to love him, to surrender him. Therefore Krishna has established. The real dharma is telling Sarva Dharman Parityaga Mam Ekam Saranam. That is the supreme dharma. If you are not doing the supreme dharma, all dharma will make you fail. You still in the material jail. You try, so many pious work. Oh, I am now Kumbhamala, I will spend some money, I will free food distribution like Adani is doing. I will do all free prasadam to everybody. Still you cannot attain. Attainment means only by surrendering process. You become a devotee of the Krishna. Not by pious activities, not by any philanthropic things, nothing. No austerity, nothing. Krishna say only by only by devotional service you can get. So therefore it tells Sarva Dharman Parityagam Mam Ekam Om Tam Sarva Papebhyo. What is Papa? All kind of karma. We have trillions of your karma. You know Brahma, what is the time of Brahma? Brahma now 11:40. Brahma stay for 1 day of Brahma is like a hour is like a 311 100 years of Brahma is 311 trillion 40 billion. Now Brahma is now his 1140 means nearly half. So we have already gone through 155 trillion years with different species of life. Today we are human being, last life something, next life something. In this way we have been rotating in this jail. So Krishna telling, because why rotating? Because we have papa means action, reactive action. Our reactive work called papebhyo. Any work which is reactive, that is called papa, either good or bad. So as long as we have our work creates a reaction, we have to. Supposing I give you $100 or $1 million, next life I have to come to get it back. Or whether good karma also I have to take another part to get you back. Bad karma, supposing I have cheated you $1 million or $1,000. Next life I have to come again to pay back the $1,000. The wife husband, they are fighting each other. Therefore, next life become wife husband. They are somehow enemy and they become, because the best way to fight is to become wife husband. So how the karma is working, how karma is. Therefore, Krishna telling that non-reactive work. You have to do non-reactive work. As long as you have reactive work, your work produce reaction, you have to take back. And you cannot get out unless you surrender unto me. When you surrender, what will happen? All your this defaulter, all this reactive work you have accumulated, Krishna say, I will purge it, zero it, make it zero. Make it zero. All the defaulter, supposing you have taken loan from the bank, you have defaulter. The bank is saying, no, I will make it zero, no more loan. Krishna is so no bank will do that. Krishna, because God is magnanimous, merciful. Because God is our Father. Everybody is children of the God. So therefore, he wants, just like Father is affectionate. Although being a children, we have turned away from the Lord. And we have no mood to reconcile. But Lord is so affectionate, so magnanimous. He is coming down in conversing us, convincing us. Sarva dharman parityajamam ekam saranam vraja. He is giving the quintessence message of Bhagavad Gita, that you give up everything and surrender unto me. I will make your defaulter, all this karma zero, purge it, reset it. You reset your computer, means everything gone, right? Zero. All our karma will be zero. All our papa will be zero. Krishna is now declaring Bhagavad Gita, his own statement, but we are not interested. That is our problem. Oh, what Krishna say? Who is so much demand? Who is going to surrender? No. That is our problem. Mukhya Sami, I will liberate you from the jail. I will open your door. I will give you jail. But Mahasucha, don't fear. Don't fear whether I can, I cannot. So this is the message of the thing. So we will stop here. And this is the quintessence message of Bhagavad Gita. Try to understand this very, very important Bhagavad Gita. Try to read it, because 1 hour times I have to go through this just overview of this thing. Not even overview, just touch every title of the thing. Otherwise, if you want to learn more, then you can come. Every Saturday, we have this program, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam online classes. Then we are giving a deep knowledge. Because many of them may not come, therefore I have to go through all the 16th chapter to 18th chapter to give a message. What is real message? What is there in Bhagavad Gita? Nobody knows. Everybody has got Bhagavad Gita just to collect dust. They are putting in the self to collect dust. Or somebody say, oh, so complex. Or somebody say, old men never read. Old men only I will. When I'm old, I will read Bhagavad Gita. No, Bhagavad Gita very important. Anytime, anything can happen to us. If we do not have this knowledge how to get out from the jail, again we will be born inside a jail. Again and again, repetition of all these things. Therefore, this knowledge is important. And very easy knowledge. Sarva dharman parityajamam. Easy. Krishna made us easy, very concession. Simply surrendering process. And best way of surrendering in this age of Kali, you know what is the best way? Simply, you don't have to do anything. Many people say that Krishna is very demanding. Surrender me, surrender. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came as a Krishna, he told, no need of all the things also. No need of surrender, sir. Simply chant, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. The simple method you get out. Simply, you are chanting so many names in a day. So they say that the women, they take the names 46,000. Men are little less talkative, according to psychology. But why not the name of Krishna? Why not the mantra? Is saying that Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nameva Kevalam, Kalo Nasteva. In this age of Kali, the medicine is given how to surrender Krishna and get out simply by Harina, name of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So please take us and chant the Hare Krishna every day. There is nothing lost, always win by chanting the name. You chant the name and read the Bhagavad Gita books, attend the class regularly Saturday, Sunday class particularly, then you will see that immediately you will go back to it. Sure, in this life, this life will be spiritual and very good, and next life, you can go back to Krishna saying that, I will take you back to my abode. He is giving in Bhagavad Gita, in my abode is where you cannot come back. No temporary existence, no need to work to get the money, no, everything is comfort, everything, no birth, no death, no disease. Vaikuntha means what? No kunta anxiety. Vigata kunta jasmat vaikuntha. No anxiety. We have got anxiety of job, anxiety of existence, anxiety of survival, anxiety of birth, death, disease, old age, all the anxiety in this world. So Krishna said, why you are here? This is a kuntha world. You come to Vaikuntha by simply process of surrendering, by simply in this age of Kali chanting. So please do these things, attend the classes to hear, chant, then buy the books. If you have good books, means better don't read alone. You read it, again come to class because you can know more and more discussing. Krishna say, this book cannot be read by our qualification, PhD and IIT, I can very nicely know. Krishna say, by the mercy of hearing from a disciplic succession from a devotee, you can understand Bhagavad Gita. So thank you very much. Any question, anything? Because already 9 o'clock, so we will take any question and all upstairs. You can ask me. And today feast is sponsored by Kanya Prabhuji. So Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. This is also a part of Think Vaishnava Seva devotee, serving devotee, the part of devotional service. Thank you so much for this sponsorship. So thank you. So we will pray so that Kanya Prabhuji will advance in Krishna consciousness and will get out from this material entanglement, go back to God. We will have very good. So this is our last arati. Then we have a prasadam 5th floor. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Jai Bhagavad Gita.